RBL Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
Yep.
Nobody else got hit, just only him.
No, my sister didn't get hit. She was sitting right like me and you sitting right here. They ran up on him, gunned him down, you know what I mean? And they ran off.
And he wasn't even a controversial dude, huh?
Nah, he wasn't in no shit. Nah, they would, you know, it was a whole bunch of other rumors too. You know, it was supposed to be for Hitman because Hitman was up there with my sister first. They was both dressed alike.
Yeah.
Back then, you know, we all outside, hoodies on, you know, black
Basically
jeans,
black,
and black
yeah,
501s on, and you know, black shoes, Air Maxes and all that shit. So we was all damn near kind of dressed the same. And Mr. C and Hitman was dressed exactly alike. When me and Mr. C drove down in the harbor, Hitman was sitting on the pole with my sister. And Hitman was, you know, involved in some shit that took place a couple days prior with that in a little shooting and shit. You know, like my cousin said on the Vlad, he was like, man, there was a couple shootings that happened that kind of led up to. That's the shit he was kind of speaking on.
Right,
and
right.
And Hitman was supposed to have been a part of them shootings or something like that. So they thought it was Hitman. And Hitman got in the car with me, and Mr. C walked up there, and they both dressed the same, and he got the hoodie on, and they just ran out shooting. You know what I mean?
You
so
know,
that was supposed to be.
It's crazy, man.
Too.
Like y'all literally have like, if this shit was a movie, y'all got the illest movie in. Like you couldn't write.
Nah, for
you
real.
couldn't write
No,
the
bruh,
fiction,
for real,
bruh.
For real, I'm talking about from start to through the music. That's why in my book I detail a lot more shit. You know, I've been talking to guys at Empire. We finna try to put some shit together though. That's what we working on right now. So
yeah,
we got us some shit he finna try to do. You know, based on the Frisco Turf Wars and all the shit. And yeah, we finna try to turn this book into something, man. I'm trying to sit down with him after I finish. You know, this shit is almost done. It's called Part of Survival, From the Block to the Booth, where I'm just speaking on a lot of this shit, man. And you know, once you got that book, you got something to go off of. It's almost like a script, you know what I mean?
Right.
Take the chunky part, you know.
Yeah.
Might want to emphasize certain parts, you know, maybe emphasize the music going into the Turf Wars or the Sunnydale shit and all. The peace treaty part to the after effects of the peace treaty going into the block splitting in half, you know, the big block RBL shit and you know, all that shit. So yeah, we working on all that as we speak.
When we get to talking about legacy and all that shit, like talk to us a little bit about like the like somebody like a Wiz Khalifa just doing Bammer Weed over, just like paying an ode to that. Like, you know, here's a young cat. He's from Pittsburgh, I believe, and he's heavily into the weed shit, like a stoner and shit. And he, like, I don't know if you talked to him about it. I don't even know how he came up with it, but like, I mean, how does that feel? That at one point this dude was one of the biggest rappers out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I felt good, man. At first, you know, it was a trip because, you know, all the fans started eating his ass. So one thing we got loyal fans, man.
They crazy, ain't they?
They was going at him.
They crazy.
How this bitch ass nigga gonna take RBL shit? You fucking up a classic. I hope he paid. They kept tagging me and hella me. I'm talking about my motherfucking little notification shit was going bananas. On fire, everybody tagging Wiz Khalifa.
He didn't fuck it up though. He did a good job.
Like it.
I like it too.
I like the shit, but you know, why he fucking with a classic and this and that. So I get on there. This is before we actually was verified too. We didn't have a blue check, so I'll get at him like, bro, you know, I see you out performing the song. You know, let's talk business. Let me know what's going on and blah blah blah. And this was around probably November or something last year. November going into December or something like that. And yeah, I never had went to my Twitter though. And the whole time, this nigga had left me a message like way back in June.
Is that right?
July on my like, yeah, what's up, big bro? I'm trying to see if I can remake y'all song. I'm trying to figure out how we can handle the paperwork. Where do I send it? Yeah. You know, I hope, man, I could pay you homage and do it. Like, bro was straight up, man, solid. Right. And I got at him. I ended up getting at him like, oh, bro, I didn't know. I've been getting at you through, you know, through IG and the whole shit. I didn't know that was you. Right. You know, he was got right back to me. Like, man, oh, I didn't know that was you. Yeah, he got right back to me like, man, I didn't know that was you, and let's handle this paperwork. Y'all want to get you paid? Just let me know what you want. And bro took care of his publishing, nice advance. That's dope. The whole shit. That's dope. Man was solid about the end. Like, bro, if you ever need me, you know, man, just let me know. Man. I said, bro, you solid in the motherfucker. That's why I had to get back on it. Like, bro, y'all need to calm down, man. Leave this nigga bro, he handled the business. Yeah.
He took care of nigga.
He took care of nigga, man. Calm down, pipe that shit down a little bit. Man, fuck that. He fucked up. I said, man, hey, y'all still got our song, bro.
Yeah, y'all go back and listen to that one, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The motherfucker dope to me. I like
it
how
too.
Mustard flipped the beat.
I like it too, man. And
I
I always think like that's something that we lack in the Bay Area is evolving. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
one thing
real.
that we showed our true colors is during the MP3 era, where we so used to being out of the trunk and being independent, we didn't even catch on. Niggas in New York was doing free mixtapes. Like, what the fuck nigga doing?
Shit, yeah.
Like, how they getting paid? What the fuck they doing? Like, but we didn't see it coming with the shows and the way that everything operate.
Yes,
like, we
sir.
don't got the venues. You know what I mean? Because in the South got clubs that hold 2,000 people.
Yeah.
Once you get past 800 out here, you got to get a whole real venue.
Yeah,
like,
real venue,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
Like,
For real,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Our clubs don't do that, so the same bags don't be available as like the Chitlin Circuit and shit. So we kind of got lost in the sauce.
Real
in the
shit.
home of technology, believe it or not, we got lost in the sauce.
No, we did,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
No, we got a little too set in
Not
our
on the
ways,
innovative
man.
end.
Yeah, we still
was
was
set in
waiting
our
on
ways, man.
We
like
was
a
still waiting
motherfucker.
on only rap bay checks and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
Like, man, this shit got real.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? I want to ask you this too, because I know you worked with Mike Mosley. I know you worked with Rick Rock.
Yes, sir.
Who's some of your and you produce? So I'm gonna put you on there as one of my Bay Area favorites. But who are some of your Bay Area favorite producers?
Producers is definitely Mike Mosley. Sam Bostic was raw as fuck. TC for sure. And I gotta give it up for man Kyrie too.
And Kyrie mixing game.
Yeah,
That nigga is a scientist.
It was raw, man.
We talked about that when Mac Mall was here. You know, I hate they situation too, because they family like y'all was family. You know what I'm saying? And that's some shit you just don't want to never see. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all story's so interesting though, because your shit is family out of the same apartments, out of the same houses. Like, y'all,
shit.
the oldest nigga got to stay in the house because these young niggas in here type shit.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and that is different. You know, at No Vultures, man, we just gotta say it. Like, we gotta commend you again for being the bigger man,
Yes, sir.
in these situations. And we called No Vultures for that reason. You didn't let no culture vulture shit happen in
At
that
all.
because, of course, we've been communicating, trying to get you in way
Yes, sir.
before we
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah,
When
way
we was
before.
getting-
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
home and
Yeah,
hear that
yeah,
shit.
way
So,
before.
you know, just to clarify that.
But
shit
all
for
this
the
shit
people.
fell in place like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like how
Yeah.
I like how everything came around.
Yeah.
and you know, all this shit happened for a reason.
And I hope that young niggas all over can look at this shit, because y'all niggas, you know, we went and interviewed a young nigga named Seti Hendrix, and he's DJ drama artist, right, in Atlanta. And he said, man, niggas got fake ops. And that shit just made me sad, bro, because it's like, for real, my nigga, like,
Fake
They
ops,
making up
bro.
like for me to
They
make it
making
to
up
my
the ops,
age
bro.
and know how many niggas for me to have over 50 dead niggas from right here that I grew up with, but for a nigga to have a fake, I'm just like, my nigga.
So what do they mean by that? So is they saying fuck these certain niggas over here? That
They
ain't
making
even
it
real?
up.
They making it up. They
And
making up a funk.
what's so fucked up is they create a vibe with other niggas that now we want to challenge you.
It's sort of probably like how Chicago got that drill rap.
Yeah,
I guess they just
yeah,
making up a
yeah,
fake op
yeah.
rap type shit where you just
Yeah.
like, nigga,
Right.
I'm 30 dick killing you bitch ass niggas.
Right.
Hey, nigga, you ain't talking about nobody. You ain't funking with nobody.
Ain't funking with nobody,
Niggas
bro.
living good right now.
Making shit up, bro.
That's crazy, bro. You serious?
Yeah, they making shit up, bro.
What's the youngster song that got out? Who I Smoke?
Yeah, who
You
I
saw that
smoke,
one?
who I
Smoke?
smoke. So
You saw
you know
that?
the song with the white girls, the da-na-na-na-na-na, and I miss you. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
They remade that and naming all, like you name the turfs, they
Yeah.
naming the niggas they
Niggas
smoke.
smoked.
Who I smoke.
You lying.
But the video, they looking hella square. They on the golf course.
They on the golf course with
looking like,
the
what's it? Yeah. Golf ca-
I
Yeah.
ain't seen that
So
shit.
that's
Man,
what we
you
didn't got
kidding
down
me.
to. So like when I see Bay Area niggas mimic other places like we smoking a Wooty Woo pack.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
It ain't never been cool around here like that. Like niggas, that's why it never been cool to rap beef in the Bay, because niggas really died.
Really gonna it's really gonna go down.
Niggas died, bro.
I'm not finna battle rap and be all on. I'm not doing that with no nigga.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Nigga, we gonna just see each other, bro. I'm not finna put all my motherfucking business on wax and get all on IG. Yeah, you bitch ass nigga. With the phone, I'm not going on live and nigga, I'm all right. I'm gonna let you say it. Okay, you gonna say it, but nigga, I'm just gonna see you. Nigga, when I see you, I ain't got time for all that back and forth shit online. I don't get that shit.
That shit weak.
This shit a different era.
And it's like what I said it out here the other day. I said it makes the Jay-Z bar so relevant when he say, if I shoot you, I'm brainless. If you shoot me, you famous. If I shoot you, you brainless. What is nigga to do? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you out here on. You trying to get smoked, or you trying to smoke something? But nigga, I'm trying to live and get money.
I'm trying to get money, man. We chasing bags right now, man. Motherfuckers around this motherfucker half a century, man. We ain't got no time to be playing no game.
You feel me?
Keep on playing.
We ain't got no time to be playing, man.
How do you feel about the young, the new Frisco generation, new cats?
I like them.
Like
some of them I like, especially like Zay-Bang, Drew B's. Semi-Auto Cease and them.
Lil the young guy got killed over there recently, the rapper. What was his name?
Out in Dublin. You talking about
yeah, man. Oh man.
Yates.
Oh, Yates, Lil Yates. Nah, man, Yates was cool. He wasn't somebody I super like fuck with, like how I like a Zay-Bang. That's like really more of my flavor. Zay-Bang, Drew B's, all them. That's more Lil Ice. That's my pocket. I like them niggas. Lil Yachty, all them. They dope as fuck. All of them, man. They
and how do you feel about Frisco getting because regardless of what anybody see that's again watching this or listening to this. San Francisco is ghetto as a motherfucker, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know until you get there, my nigga. It's the real ghetto, my nigga. It'll be $1 billion building and shit on the ground, my nigga. Like this shit ain't no game, nigga.
You go downtown, it look pretty from far away, and then you get around through them crevices.
That shit slimy, nigga.
That shit sort of like Times Square and all that shit in New York. That shit we see it all on TV, the big Megatron screen up. Man, that shit nasty as fuck.
Sidewalk. You get real on the side of in that alley.
It's real in them alleys, man. That shit like STL.
So I just seen the biggest rats in Frisco coming up out them.
I want to ask you about San Francisco in that respect of how do you feel about like y'all newest star that emerged that has done things nobody has ever done, 24 Karat Golden. Like what you feel about him?
I respect that. I like him. I like him. You know what I mean? Because man, sometimes you got everybody can't be gangsters and be doing the same in your lane. Right. You know, as long as he keep repping and he rep Frisco, and it's like, man, come on, man, bring us in on your back, you know.
Right.
And he opened up opportunities for other people because I like that too. That he fucking with Paperboy.
That's my nigga.
Shout out
Paper.
So it's Paper like, slid through on us.
So it's like, long as he like still creating opportunities and fucking with him and ain't forgetting where he come from, man, I salute.
Yeah, because Paperboy all about community, and you know that's what he dropped. Even when you see the big companies promoting Visa and shit, he taking that shit back to Lakeview.
Yeah, you know that's what I'm saying. As long as he doing that, that's love. Yeah. And then, you know, he fucking with somebody like Seaside Stretch, so it's I think he gonna kind of keep him grounded too.
Yeah, shout out to Stretch, man.
You know Big Rich out there?
Yeah, that's my guy. Big Rich, yes sir. That's my guy. Man, you know, they all, you know, generation behind me, they all that Hitman type era. Hitman era, come in at 95 on up. But them all, you know, they respect us, man. They fuck with us, them young homies.
Another person I want to ask about your opinion on music is because I think a lot of the world be slipping until recently where they did this project, but Zaytoven. Like and how do you feel about him and like creating another lane for himself in the South, and what do you think about that? Like, cause some niggas got to do that.
You talking about like going somewhere else and create something?
Yeah.
Oh, I respect that. I love that. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? As long as you come back home and help out like how he did.
Yeah,
that's cool. Sometimes you might have to, cause home might hate. So you might have to go to the East Coast, blow the fuck up.
Everybody can't bubble out the back.
Everybody can't bubble out the back, man. Sometimes it be hard trying to do the shit at home, man. You got too many things working against you. Niggas hating and shit, and you know it ain't that many opportunities.
Right.
So you gotta go where the opportunities opportunities is where motherfuckers respect your craft. So as long as you don't forget where you come from, I don't got a problem.
I'm
with
just
that type
running
of
down
shit.
some Frisco names of motherfuckers that I think about often, and of course you fuck with his dad, Larry June.
Yeah,
because he
my
different.
guy.
He different. You know what I'm saying? And I love his movement. He remind me of Currency a lot in the way that they have they fans locked in.
They got that cult following, man.
Cult
You know what I
following,
mean?
yeah. And people all over this country have asked me. You know, that's who they've been on. Really,
they
like
been
Larry
owning.
June. You fuck with Larry June? Yeah,
Oni, man. I watched him grow up as a baby, man. Him and my daughter and all them, they used to be the youngest ones out there on Harbor, 2-3 years old. You know, they little big wheels and cars. So it's just it's like, man, that's real nephew. You know what I mean? Like that. Love the fact that he's doing his thing, and he been trying for the longest.
But he a real stay down nigga. If you watch him, he did that shit.
Oh yeah, he did that, man. You know, he had a whole different style. He went to the South. He went to Atlanta where his mama stayed at and tried that little thing and try. You know, he was sounding like, even on my album that I put him on back in like 07, 06, like before he even blew up, I got him on the song with me and AR. And he was sounding like he got that T.I. type, sounding like the T.I. from trap, that trap music T.I. So to see where he come from now, and he just like went down there. He went to start hanging out in Miami, came back with a whole new swag, started doing his little thing, grinding and whatnot. Came back and had a whole nother little slow flow, and I was like, bruh, that's it right there.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. I see what you're doing too. He started fucking with a lot of like our old shit. He sound like a lot of people be like, he sound like me on the first album.
He
like
do though.
Remind Me album, Remind Me song.
I love the way he's unapologetically San Francisco.
Oh, and he let you know too. He be like, man, it's a mixture of like, you know, RBL and Mac Dre, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I
love the way he stick to the car culture. I love the way he stick. Then he gonna have a Grand National. He gonna have something on BBS's.
Exactly. But that's the shit his daddy had. The McLaren,
all
his
that
daddy had all that shit on the block. Like he just like saw his dad with that, even like the shoe game and all that shit with the old Air Maxes and throwbacks and man, he loved, bro. That's all that shit come from his daddy, man.
That's dope as fuck.
All that shit come. His daddy had all that shit.
That's dope as fuck.
That's dope as fuck.
Another person I want to ask you about, because I always ask people who's they favorite Bay Area executive, right? So you'll have a motherfucker say Shakir Stewart, or a motherfucker say Tina Davis, or a motherfucker. But I want to ask you about one of the most powerful executives in the game is Larry Jackson at Apple, and he's from San Francisco. Do you have a relationship with him, or do you feel like he don't really look out for the city?
I don't feel nothing from him. I don't think he do. I mean, if he do, I don't know where you funneling, where you putting money at. He sure ain't coming over there to Hunters Point and helping out Park and Rec, and like he ain't putting it where motherfuckers need it. I mean, he probably creating jobs or something. Yeah. But who is the jobs for? You need to post some shit on the bulletin at the Opera House on 3rd Street. Right. I'm only hiring minorities and shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't see. I ain't heard nobody that I know who out there really working for the people in the community. I don't hear them praising him or saying like, man, he helping us. You know.